Is it working? Hello and good morning. Um, Today's might be a little bit chaotic for the very simple reason that it's pretty hot here in Netherlands today. And by pretty hot, I mean it's absolutely ridiculous. And because of that, I need to take care of the little guy is at home. He's obviously need. Let me start again. Little monkey is at home today, and obviously I need to look after him and occasionally check if he's okay and not up to no good. And again, it's super duper hot. The cat doesn't seem very comfortable either. It's just chaos, really. So that's pretty much the situation today. But we're gonna try our best and try to figure things out to the best of our ability. I was trying to fix the iron farm yesterday, and it was an absolute disaster. So that went in the probably worst possible way. I pretty much had to go on a little murdering spree and get rid of the villagers and then replace them with new villagers. So it's in a bit of a state right now, to be honest, and not really what you would call functioning. So that's a bit of an issue, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a day yesterday. Oh, but at least I got the hospital appointment sorted, which is pretty much the reason why I couldn't stream yesterday. So that is done and out the way, and I don't have to worry about another one for the next 2 months. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So today we will focus on trying to get the bottom floor of the storeroom in a bit more of a usable state. Not quite sure how it's going to go, but given my track record, I would imagine it will go terribly. But we'll try our best, and hopefully we can get it functioning. I need to set up a little sugarcane farm. Is it sugarcane? It is. Because the one I used to have obviously doesn't exist anymore, and I pretty much have to redo the whole part of the iron farm where with librarians. Yeah, that's gone now. Yeah, just yesterday has not been a great day, to be honest. I was hoping to fix a few things, and I think as a result I just made things better. Worse. See, I can't even speak today. Not that it's any different to any other day, but today it seems to be a little bit of extra spicy, I suppose, is the word you could look for. So yeah, today we will chop down some trees, replant them, chop them again, because we're gonna need a ridiculous amount of wood for the chests. We will need a ridiculous amount of wood for the hoppers. Hopefully we have enough of redstone and other stuff to do the wiring behind the chests. It's going to be a busy one today. But we got some extra sand, so we can use that for things. I know that doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan for the day. Not sure how successful it's going to be, but that's the plan. And yeah. So I will chop down a few trees and then no. First I will do the sugarcane thing, because this needs to be done and finished. No, that's wrong. Start from the other side. Okay. Hopefully there won't be any surprises and other stuff happening. But as we know, anything can happen in this game, so we could. But yeah, I'm hopeful that everything will go smoothly and without too many unexpected difficulties. And we can actually get stuff finished today, at least close to being finished. I'm not really expecting to completely finish that storeroom for probably another 2 weeks, especially with the hardcore stream coming up tomorrow. So yeah, there's plenty to do and not exactly what you would call a lot of time to do it. So it will be interesting to see how we get along with things. Hopefully it's all gonna go okay. Right, so I will start by setting this up, and then we can Jesus, completely lost for words today. There's so much to do that my brain just seems a little bit hyperactive, to be honest. But we will do whatever we can. I'm sure it will be fine. So that's the plan. Whether or not we are successful is also another thing. But let's worry about it when we get there, right? Planting those little buggers. The worst part of this is going to be the water. I always hate the part where you put the water in between those little gaps. And yes, I know I should have done the water first. That is a plan. We're gonna start again, because it will be a lot easier. Fill this whole area with water first, and then put the sand in. Otherwise, we're just wasting it. It's gonna take too long, and so I need some buckets. I'm sure we have somewhere. One thing we seem to have an abundance of is buckets. And worst come to worst, we can always make a few more, as they will get used anyway for something at some point. Oh dear. I need more torches. I'm not gonna try fighting skeletons and zombies and other creatures while trying to set up the sugarcane Yeah, so yesterday I was trying to fix the iron farm, and I think it's safe to say it went not great. The villagers kept linking themselves to workstations that were already taken. So basically, moral of the story is: do not try and move your iron farm if you don't want issues. But I didn't really think this through when I came up with the brilliant idea of moving my iron farm. And obviously it caused all sorts of headaches, issues, problems, and all those lovely things that just make you question everything. 4, 5, 6. But yeah, yesterday has been pretty much a disaster. I've nearly repopulated the iron farm again, but obviously I need to start assigning the jobs to the librarians, and as you can imagine, that's going to be a massive pain in the lower part of the back, and two, you've pretty much suffered through me setting up the iron farm before, and I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch it again. So what I will do is I will basically do... Oh, hello, Momo. I will try and do it off stream, so I don't put people through the process of trying to get sharpness again or efficiency. It's been a pretty painful first time we did it, and I'm not really expecting it to be any less painful the second time we do it. So yeah, it's been an experience yesterday. I found it a little bit frustrating, to be honest. Pardon me? I wouldn't put it past me to get a cold while the heat wave is doing its thing. That would be pretty much on brand with me. I'm gifted like that, and obviously I'm on a lot of immunosuppressant medicine due to my health issues that are not as bad as I make it sound. I mean, yeah, obviously I can't say it's perfect, but it's being managed. I'm sure I will be okay in the long run. I think it was more the initial part when I had to go to the hospital for a while and stay there. A little bit more scary than the actual knowledge of what the issue is. I was kind of expecting it to be a lot worse. But this is not a stream about my health issues. It is a stream about setting up yet another manual sugarcane farm, because I don't really want to build an automatic one and then tear it down later when I don't need it. It seems like a little bit of a waste of time, to be honest. Ah, that did work. Not as stupid as I look. Not as stupid as I look. Okay. So now we're gonna stick all this sand in, and then we can start planting the sugar cane. but it seems more sensible to do the water first, then try to fill in the gaps with buckets, especially if there is going to be quite a bit of sand in this sugarcane growing space. It's not really a farm because it's not automated. But yeah, I will need a lot of paper basically to satisfy the needs of the librarian villagers upstairs and not having to spend too many emeralds. I've added a few fletchers. I think I've got 8 fletchers in total now. I've added a few clerics, so that will help with acquiring redstone and glowstone and a few other bits. But yeah, at least we won't have to go, underground to get more redstone. Because yeah, it's obviously cheaper. I don't have to spend emeralds to get it from digging. But at the same time, it takes a lot longer than just going to an iron farm, spending a few emeralds, and getting all the redstone you need. So I think I've got 6 clerics now. I've got a stonemason. I've got a tool guy. I've got an armor guy, and I've got weapons guy, whatever they're called. So eventually we can probably trade some of the iron that the farm manufactures to them, and get more emeralds that way. Yeah, fish, nice, all that fish. Thanks, fish. Yes. Oh, it looks like we found Nemo. Oh, that's... I know. I like fish, believe it or not. Especially when it's fried. No, I know, that's a horrible joke. It's not even funny. But yes, we will finish doing this. Then we will plant some sugarcane. This is so disturbingly messy. I've got no excuse, to be honest. I know it shouldn't be that bad. But yes, the villagers upstairs I will pretty much ignore today. I'll just focus on setting up the sugarcane thing and then trying to do as much of the first floor as possible. So yes, sugarcane. I think that's pretty much the priority today, is the storeroom, because obviously I won't have time to do any of it tomorrow, since tomorrow is a hardcore day, which I am really looking forward to. But yeah, since believe it or not, we also have the setting up of the iron farm to do in hardcore. I'm gonna work towards it, but what I wanted to focus on tomorrow is building some sort of shelter, so we've got a place to hide for the night and don't have to worry about creepers and zombies, skeletons and other creatures. And I will also need to set up, funnily enough, it's pretty much all the stuff that I'm setting up today. So wheat farm, sugarcane farm, all those nice things. So we can make populating even the iron farm as easy as possible in the hardcore world, and so we can get enchantments that, we kind of need to get the enchantments so we can start going on little adventures, because I'm not even going to attempt caving and any of that stuff before having an enchanted armor, because that just strikes me as not very clever. And I'm not going to be one of those people that rushes through hardcore and then acts surprised when things go sideways. Oh, how did I die? Well, you ran into a creeper wearing 2 pieces of iron armor and 2 pieces of copper armor, and as you could probably expect, that didn't go so well. So that is the plan for the stream tomorrow. I wish there was some way of having an overlay on the TV, to be honest. So I could see if anyone's or doing anything else. Is the microphone even working, or am I talking to myself? I don't know. But yeah, there's so much to do in both the softcore and hardcore worlds that I'm not entirely sure if doing stuff off stream in the hardcore world is something I should be doing, because I do like the idea of being as transparent, accountable as possible. At the same time, if I focus on doing the boring stuff, like digging off stream, then I can try and make the actual stream a little bit more entertaining. So it's always kind of a give and take, isn't it? So I need to keep in mind that, eventually I'd like people to watch my streams instead of talking to myself for a few hours a day. Yeah. To be honest, I've done, despite the fact that, the iron farm situation could have gone a lot better yesterday. I think it hasn't been a complete disaster. I said it could have gone a lot better, but it could have gone a lot worse. At least we managed to repopulate it. Because I think it would have been a lot worse if I ended up with no villages and had to go and get them from somewhere again. Oh, this is progressing. So, yeah, things are moving in the right direction. Now we can crack on with the doing the storeroom. Sorry, my brain's just fried today. I haven't really slept very well either. Thanks to a little fluffy creature that's the sweetest cat in the world. But at the same time, he seems to be on a mission where he's like, I'm not going to allow people get any sleep whatsoever. I'm not gonna bother climbing to get those, whatever it is, rotten flesh and stuff. What's the point? But what I will do is make some more glass. Wow, that's a nice squeaky sound. Yeah. Honestly, it's like, are there even any real people on the kick? Or is it just bots? I am genuinely curious at this point. It feels a little bit like there aren't any people. Where is all the glass that I've seen earlier? Oh, here it is. Wonderful. Let's stick the fish here. Oh, actually, I might not even get this. But it's already there, so let's just get it done. I've got a little bit of lamb left. Collection of buckets as well. Perfect, to be honest. Everybody loves buckets. And yeah, I need to crack on with this thing. Which means first I will have to go and chop down some more trees, for which I immediately apologize. But at least we've got efficiency on the axe now, so it's not like it's going to take 3 days anymore. We might be able to get it done a little bit faster. I was going to expand this, but I didn't manage to do it before this trip. Which means I won't be doing that today. I can do it off stream on Saturday. I wanted to expand the tree growing capacity here. And also eventually I will need to expand the area a little bit anyway. So I can put the towers in that will surround the storeroom. And those towers will also hold a few farms that I think, pardon me, would be useful. Like a moss farm, bone meal farm, probably concrete, and maybe flour. Obviously, I'd like to be able to decorate this whole area a little bit once it's all built up. So it looks somewhat interesting, and obviously you can use flowers for that. Pop bone meal on the grass blocks, so some bushes pop up. Just, add a little bit of color and texture to otherwise boring surroundings, really. Okay, so anyway, chopping down all this beautiful spruce, and then we can use it to make more chests. First and foremost, chests, but also Jesus, hoppers, because we just need an ungodly amount of hoppers for this storage. There's going to be 2 floors of it because I am insane and didn't really think how much work this is going to involve. But we can get it done. It's not going to take super duper long, and sure. There we go. I'm sure we can get it done in reasonable time. I'm just gonna grab a drink. As like I said, it is absolutely sweltering today. I think it's going to be 34 or 35 degrees. It's not normal. But I'm sure there will be someone who will continue claiming that, you know, the global warming isn't real. Even though it's pretty clear for everyone to see that it is. But let's just ignore reality, right? And listen to some silly person claiming that reality isn't real. Well, this is going. It does go a lot faster now that we have efficiency on the axe. So, I should have thought about it. Ah, you bugger. Okay. But anyway, what's everyone up to today? Are you playing any games? Watching something? Are you looking to the Supergirl film, for example? Which admittedly isn't getting the best reviews, but I think I'll check it out anyway. Mrs. Monkey is looking forward to it quite a bit. For me, that's reason enough to give it a fair shake, so to speak. But yes, busy today and tomorrow. I mean, I'm still wondering whether I should stream hardcore on more days than just Fridays. It's but see, the problem is, if I stream hardcore on more days, then obviously as a result, I have less time to work on this world. But at the same time, I've got more time to work on this world now that I do a little bit off stream. So I don't know. Could work. Probably. Maybe do Tuesdays and Fridays for hardcore. Seems like more people are watching hardcore as well than the softcore world, so probably makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna experiment next week. Let's see. Let's find out. It's not like, say, yeah, but there's twice as many chances to die while on stream, and you are correct. And that's why I try to play it safe, to make sure it doesn't happen. When you think about it, playing hardcore pretty much boils down to risk management. Hey, it's him. Yes. You don't have to introduce yourself, mate. I know who you are. I know where you live. I don't need to speak so loud. I've got a microphone. That's not an axe. So anyway, I was just wondering if I should maybe start doing hardcore 2 days a week. So I think I'll have a little whirl next week and do hardcore on Tuesday and Friday. especially now that, you know, I started doing bits in this world off stream, it's not like it's going to affect it anyway. Why is it so fucking dark? Jesus. Get down. Get down. How are you doing, young Henry? Are you okay? I was saying earlier, while nobody was listening, haha. It's one of those stories that are best said when nobody is listening, because I tried to fix the iron farm yesterday, because obviously I moved it and then I tried to expand it, and you know, some of the villages weren't linking properly, and then some other stuff happened, and basically what it boils down to is instead of fixing the iron farm, I had to go on a little murdering spree. Wow, totally didn't see an identical message earlier. I don't even know why I bother with Kick. It's okay to be a zombie sometimes. Ay, 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 ay. No, I didn't want to do that. No, I didn't want to do that either. I don't really know why I still bother with Kick. You know what? Tomorrow I'm just not even gonna bother with Kick. Maybe I'll just try to give it a chance when I'm not streaming hardcore, but to be fair, I don't see the point. It seems ridiculous. Like, oh, hello. Oh, yeah. That's a cool world you're building. Anyway, would you like to... No, I wouldn't. Jog on. At least some of those bots on Kick crack on with it. Which is nice. You know, they don't have like a super duper long winded approach to say where was I putting all the wood? Could be enough for now, really. But I'll finish chopping the trees down. And then I need to start making chests and hoppers and stuff. And start filling up the ground floor of the storage. Because I would really, really, really like nothing more than actually getting close to finishing the ground floor of the storage today. I'm not even... Yeah. But the thing is, you kind of... You know, you can't assume that they're selling stuff, right? You have to treat every interaction as if it was genuine. At least I think you do. Because you don't know. For all you know, it could be a genuine interaction, or it could be another person trying to tell you that they're doing custom overlays and logos and stuff. Like, yeah, well, that's very nice. I'm really excited about it. What's funny is the one person I had on Twitch that was probably going to pitch me stuff. Kinda, I think they watched for one day, spoke a bit, then messaged me on Instagram the next day. And then just unfollowed me without even pitching the whole, you know, oh, I'm doing this, this, and this, would you be interested? No, I wouldn't. Like, what's the point of trying if you don't even pitch me your crap? Maybe I was interested. They don't know. But like I said, I still think griefers are more special when it comes to this nonsense. You know. I mean, obviously, as much as sellers are annoying, at least, I suppose, at least they're trying to, you know, make a buck. And I'm sure they will still scam you. You know, oh yeah, if you pay me first, I will make a beautiful overlay that only you will have. And it will be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, I think obviously I need, because as you know, there is no discovery on Twitch really. Like, you know, if you're a big streamer, it's easy for you to gain more. Huh. Yeah. Hey, but at least Kid Starver is gone, isn't it? You know. But as much as I'd like to, that's one thing I'm not gonna touch while streaming. I have opinions. And obviously, a lot of gamers have different opinions, especially the capital G gamers, you know. So, okay. Just gonna keep certain opinions to myself. I mean, the main... No. Stop saying words. Not you, me. I'm telling myself to stop saying words. But yeah, the thing with Kick, at least in my opinion, the issue with Kick is it genuinely feels, most of the time, like it's a really elaborate money laundering scheme, which it probably is. You know, because it's like, it's the amount of bots that's like, oh yeah, you know, you can rent bots for so little that will watch your stream, blah blah blah. And then start making money, and you think, obviously those bot networks exist for a reason. So let's say you're a, you know, organization selling the, you know, Colombian marching powder, for example. And, you know, it's not exactly expensive for an organization like this to set up a few streaming accounts, just put, you know, John Matey in charge of one of the channels, and then invest a little bit in some of the bots, and before you know it, all the money that you need washing gets washed. And yeah, you lose a little bit on the conversion and stuff, but I'm sure you still get a pretty decent return. Well, that's my theory that I shouldn't probably be voicing, because because I'm gonna have a knock on the door one day. It's like, hello, we heard you voice some theories about what kick streaming actually is, and we are associated with people who do it. So you will come with us. We already have a hall waiting for you. Did you watch anything good recently, Henry? Because we're kind of running out of shit to watch. And trying to find something decent. You know what? Yesterday, I've actually changed my mind. Oh, yeah. See, my only issue with House of the Dragon is, like, I'd like to start watching it. I'm sure it's great. But my issue with it is that Game of Thrones also used to be great. And then the last season happened. And to say that the last season of Game of Thrones was a giant pile of shite would be an understatement of epic proportions. So, kind of puts me off watching House of the Dragon. What was I? Oh yes, I was going to get some sleep. What? I'm just not. Where are the are not? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? So where's the monsters, mate? Where are the monsters? Huh? Are the monsters in the room with us right now? Don't tell me monsters if it's a flippin' Enderman, because it's not like Enderman will do anything anyway. Ugh. Yeah. Just hopefully it doesn't end in a disaster like Game of Thrones, because honestly, I don't think I'll ever get that. Oh, nobody knows better stories than Bran the Broken. Really? I remember Tamara and I were watching the last season of Game of Thrones. And obviously it was going as well as it has been going. And we genuinely got to the point where we're like, this is ridiculous, you know? Why is all this stuff happening? And normally we try to avoid spoilers because obviously, kind of, they spoil things, right? But obviously with the last season of game being what it was, we got to a point where we just started, where is this thing even going? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look up what happens in the last 2 episodes, because obviously they leaked online quite a bit before they were on air. And I remember looking up what happens in the last 2 episodes and reading through the synopsis. And my first thought was, no. It can't be, no, that's just ridiculous. They wouldn't do something like that. So then I tell Tamara, and I'm like, so I found the plot synopsis for the last 2 episodes of the last season. And I said, and I read through it, but it's so freaking bad that I simply refuse to believe it's going to be like that. And then the last 2 episodes came, and we start watching. And I'm watching, and I think it was the last episode actually, and obviously all the stuff that was in the plot synopsis is happening. It's like, what the And you think, this is some sort of an elaborate joke right now. No. And Tamara just looks at my face and she says, "Is it what was in the thing you found?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's exactly like word for word, exactly everything as the thing I found online said. That was, so bad that we refused to believe it." And then obviously it ended. And we're sitting here. Well, not here, because I think we were still in England when it ended. And it was just like, what the fuck just happened? You invest so many years watching it, and then just in the last season they decide to go, haha, F you. You didn't really expect this to end in a reasonable and logical way, did you? It's like, well, I kind of did, but thank you for proving yet again that, you need to temper your expectations when it comes to certain stuff. It just, I don't know, it feels like Hollywood in general and script writers and, people in the movie business, they really struggle with coming up with decent endings. They always try to come up with like, oh yeah, but we need to please everyone and it can't be too negative and blah blah blah, and those characters need a happy ending. And you just think, nobody gets a freaking happy ending in real life, just, I don't care if it all goes sideways, just, make it a little bit more believable. So just, yes, the zombie apocalypse happened, but everyone lived happily ever after. The end, Yes, but they're changing it now, aren't they? To accommodate Doomsday. So there will be some. I'm genuinely curious how they're gonna deal with the whole Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom now. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Russo brothers said that they will release a new cut of Endgame before Doomsday, because they want to add a few scenes that will connect it to Doomsday a little bit better. And I have a funny feeling it will just completely fudge it up. And I liked Endgame. I think Endgame was like peak Marvel, and they haven't really managed to replicate it since. It's been a little bit meh since then, It's like we've watched bits since the Endgame, but nothing really was as good. Oh, what am I doing? And why is he spawning in the middle of the day? Like, ¿qué pasa, man? That's not how we do things. Yeah, it just, not everyone got a happy ending, but that was kind of what everyone expected. Sometimes you just need to have the nads to do something that's not going to be popular with everyone. I just don't understand why they have to try and change it. One thing they did get right recently though was, I don't know if you watched Punisher. I think Punisher is one of the few things that are actually not fudging completely. Okay. Looks for more keys. But yeah, I have my doubts when it comes to Doomsday in general. Series. Like the first, let me rephrase that. The first season of the series was great. The second season might as well not exist. But they've done this, what is it called? Like One Last Kill? Or whatever it's called, just like a one-off episode recently. But yeah, the second season of series, it doesn't exist. No. But also Punisher in the second season of Daredevil, obviously before the actual series happened. That was a cameo for the ages, really. But and I think John Bernthal actually is pretty decent as Punisher. He comes across fairly convincing as a ever so slightly unhinged person. Oh, should I? Oh, the copper. Yeah. Bum, bum. Oh dear, 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 dear. What's the time? How is it 11 already? What insanity is this? I think we've got some more stone here. Need to stop. No, what are you doing? You banana. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, did you? Nice. How did it go? And also, I think the most important question is it just nostalgia goggles when it comes to, you know, classic content like this? No, oh yeah, writing's never been as difficult as it has been in the Burning Crusade, blah, 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 blah. And because I think in many cases it's just people remembering things differently because they were younger, they were playing on a potato, and obviously that kind of affects the memory of things a little bit. Did you get anything nice though? Any shiny? Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh, is it super mega hot in England today as well? Because good. That's the problem though. They've started fudging around with all the difficulties too much. Yeah, I think we've got 34 forecast for the day. Just let me have a quick look, see. And at the minute, it's 28 already. So little dude is chilling in his bedroom upstairs, surrounded by like the ceiling fan. He's got the ceiling fan on. He's got a fan on his desk on. And hopefully that will keep him a little bit cooler. Oh yeah, yesterday was mental. The only thing I'm really pleased about is that the house we're in right now is obviously a lot more modern than the first house we lived in, and obviously it's not 3 trillion degrees inside anymore. Because if you were still in the other house, then this whole week would have freaking sucked, man. It would have sucked so hard. Okay, I need to make some more stone bricks, I tell you. Yes, give them all to me. So I need to do the walkway. Then I need to start putting the freaking 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, 30 minutes. You know what? I feel the worst for like elderly people, because obviously weather always affects them the most. But then again, boomers are the ones that kind of got the world in this situation, so fuck them. Oh, also this reminds me, I think, when I first moved to I'll be back in a minute. I need to go to the little bathroom, so I'll be back shortly. I have returned. This. Oh, and that. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, the cat doesn't seem to be having the best day today. I don't think this weather agrees with him. Seems to be struggling. A little fluffy guy. Yeah, well, you don't... Look, mate, you don't have to call me a god, right? You know, it's fine, you can just call me Tom. The master. His lordship. Oh, his lordship, you have returned. Aww. Poor little fluffy creature. And that doesn't sound very nice. We've got like we've got a cooling mat for the cat. So obviously he can, you know, at least try and stay a little bit cooler. But he doesn't like it. He refuses to use it, obviously. Now here's something that will make you comfortable in this weather. No! It's a trick, human. What are you trying to trick me into? Like, it's not a trick, it will help you stay... No! I do not want it. Oh yeah. And oh my dear lord, he's been complaining a lot. He also keeps doing his trick. Sits by the garden door and starts meowing. So it's like, do you want to go outside? And the second you say, do you want to go outside? He just runs off. Because no, he doesn't want to go outside. So they're like, oh, okay then. But then 5 minutes later, he's sitting by the back door again, meowing. It's like, bro, you need to make your freaking mind up. You know, do you want to go outside or not? Because if you don't want to go outside, you can stop meowing. And I think the other day, he mustered a little bit of courage and decided to go outside. I think mostly because Tamara was outside sorting out the swimming pool. And I think he stayed outside for about 30 seconds maybe in total before he ran back inside at maximum speed and just went upstairs. You just look at him and you think, why are you like that? You know, obviously other than being a cat, which is the main reason why he is being like that. But yeah, this creature has issues, man. Oh, also I need to go and be right back at around 12 o'clock because the child needs to be fed. Ah. I mean, his magical, like our cat's magical spot in the garden is between the fucking bins. How dare you? How dare you collect chocolate cake? That's disgusting. Fudge. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think collecting chocolate cake will be wildly successful in this weather, mate. There's time and place for stuff like that, and today is not it. Know what I mean? Ay, 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 ay. So many blocks, so little time. Yeah, I'd like to get to the point where I can actually start, showing off the finished product. Because once it's built, this storage room will freaking blow people's socks off. Free chocolate cake, how dare you? That's just, no. Shocking. Absolutely shocking, mate. You should be ashamed. What is happening here? Bloody hell. That's working. That's not working. That's working. Okay. Yeah, I mean, where is it from? Morrison's. Or is your grandmother making you a cake? What was loud music? Was it? Oh, Tesco. Was it really? I didn't really make it any louder then. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, the issue of music seems to be reoccurring fairly frequently. I don't understand why, which is most likely why. Yeah, I've noticed Minecraft kind of has this thing where the volume can be a little bit uneven at times. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I remember when I first started streaming this world and I was doing something and it was like nice and quiet and peaceful and relaxing. And I think there was a zombie or something, and obviously he went with his and it shit me up, man, because it was so loud out of nowhere. I just think, why are you doing this to me? No. Okay. I'm in a drink, 1 second. Quarter past 11. See, there's part of me that's thinking maybe I should have a little extra long stream today, right? But then I'm thinking, maybe don't start with this nonsense again, please. But then there's other parts of me that's like, just finish the stream at normal time today. Try to fix the iron farm before the next stream on Monday. Maybe even try to finish the first floor of the storeroom. So it kind of that gives me something to work on. I thought I've dialed the music down the other day as well. Hang on. 2 seconds, please. Petal. Oh, No. I'm gonna keep the hostile mobs a little bit louder because I can see what's gonna happen. I'll come on. Why are you like this? Why? It's probably going to be like a single zombie on top of there or something. Just, you know, a thing that's not even remotely threatening in any way. Oh, there we go. They must have run away. Vicious creatures. Okay. Go back. You know, there was like all over those hills there was a bit of jungle earlier, and I'm quite impressed by the fact that the trees have been gone for 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, but those few little bits of leaves are still hanging in the air. Resilient little buggers they are. And one day when I was testing things out and trying to figure out what the storeroom is going to look like in creative, I even went to check if there wasn't a bit of a tree left somewhere between those leaves that stops them from despawning, but nah. Oh, they're just resilient little buggers. I need to start putting the chests in. I'm gonna put this away. Because then once I've put the chests in, I can start figuring out how I'm going to blah, 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 blah. Split it all around. Because obviously I would like to kind of arrange it in a way that makes at least some sense. 20 past 11. Ridiculous. I swear the time goes faster as well. But yes, I need to have this thing in some sort of order by the end of stream today. This is unacceptable. Wood. I need wood. I need to make some chests. And that's the one. Oh. So many planks, so little time. Just boom and boom. And a few more planks and a little bit and a few more chests. Okay. You Fuji donut. What are you doing? No, I know what I'm gonna do. This makes more sense. There we go. Boom, boom. Do it ploppily. Okay, where's the diggy diggy thing? Right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this even lined up? It is, I believe. So what are your plans for today, young man, other than getting the chocolate cake from Tesco? I need to get more item frames. And I found them the other day. I know I found all my item frames the other day and I was like, oh yeah, I can finally, restore some order and arrange things in a reasonable way. But haven't really been doing great when it comes to this, so I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, the Celestial Dungeons. I remember you mentioning them the other day. It sounds like... Oh. Oh, the struggle. It never ends. Let's get some leather. Give me all the leather, please. One day, there will be one beautiful day in the hopefully not too distant future when all of this will become organized. And I look forward to that day. Because honestly, trying to find anything here become a little bit of a struggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, never mind. More planks. More sticks. I don't even know what I'm doing. So, is it all dungeons that are available in the Celestial version, or is it just a certain pool of dungeons? Do they like rotate every week or something? It's not like it's going to tempt to come back because, I think I've made my feelings about Blizzard very clear the other day. I don't expect them to change ever. Honestly, F those people. And the glowy ink sac is here. Perfection, young man. Beautiful. Now we can stick this away. What's in the shulker box? Oh, okay. If I put all the glow frames down. Mandarin Dungeons, my favorite. Hang on a minute. 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2. And 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is beginning to make sense, kind of. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, so if I run to the other end here, that will line up. Perfect. Oh, this actually reminds me. You know what was fairly enjoyable as well? Wonder Man. I don't know if you've seen Wonder Man, but it was quite entertaining. Didn't really expect, we didn't really care much for it when it first came out. And then I think we've just didn't really have anything to watch. And we just thought, you know what, might as well give this thing a whirl and see if it's decent. 3, 4. No, 5. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Now, Wonder Man. Like a man of wonder. Ah! Itchy face. Wait a minute. Ah, yes, because I'm on. Why am I such a dingbat? Jesus. Yes, decent. You can find it in all the usual places where you can find Marvel stuff. R. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. For something that's supposed to be glowing, it's not really glowing, is it? False advertising, as always. Okay, so now I just need to put the chests in. Then we can start putting the redstone in. Maybe I should put the hoppers in first. I don't know. Also need to figure out how to arrange everything in a way that will make some sense. And frankly, I'm not even sure if I need 2 levels of storage. But I'm committed now, so might as well. Stop doing that, you dingo. Dingo. Oh. Ah, what are you doing, man? Yeah, basically the plot of Wonder Man is that this matey, who's a bit of a struggling actor, and obviously he's got superpowers, but he doesn't want anyone to know that he's got superpowers. And then he meets whatever his name was, the guy who was Mandarin in Iron Man 3. Not Sir Ben Kingsley, the in-universe actor that, you know, was pretending to be Mandarin in Iron Man 3. Trevor Slattery, I believe, was his name. And yeah, it's quite funny. So I don't want to reveal too much because spoilers and stuff, but it's quite tongue-in-cheek. Takes aim at the whole superhero mythos, so to speak. So it is quite fun. Why is it so hot today? This is unhealthy. Right, I'm gonna put those item frames away so I can lose them again. Okay, and I needed more chests. That's what I was looking for. Yes, I have. I really need to make some sense of it because just no. That's why I spent half of the time just going through the chests, trying to figure out what's in them. And it's not really right. Yeah. I'm a zombie. See? I make a very good zombie impression, I think. I impress myself on a regular basis with how convincing it is. Need to put this away. I need to put that away. Oh. I hear Skelly Man. Okay, now we can convert those to chests. And then make some more planks. And convert them to chests. And then make some more planks. See, that's the thing with... Oh, I am a potato. I didn't replant all the trees. What a freaking idiot, bro. Unbelievable. Letting the team down. Team of one, but it's still a team. We plant the trees so we can grow some more spruce, huh? Oh, that's not even lined up. Perfect. That's great. Hopefully I get the super extra tall version. Okay. What is happening here? I mean, not that I mind, but I appreciate it. It's just strange. Very strange. Apparently there's 32 people watching on Kick now. So I am curious. Yeah, there's I'm sensing some shenanigans happening here. I'm sure it won't be long before I get all those viewers you had a minute ago on your channel. You can make it a permanent thing. Add me on Discord or something along those lines, you know. I wish I got it on Twitch. Would actually benefit me in some way. Henry, you need to start a bot network so I can have like 30 followers on Twitch. You know you want to, mate. Just do it. I'm also curious how certain things work. Okay, so the trees have been replanted. Yeah, well. Maybe they just realized, finally, after so many months, that I am actually awesome. Not freaking leaf litter again. Do not even go there. Not again. I thought I have freed myself from the curse of leaf litter. Clearly I was wrong. Let's stick this here. Let's stick this here. And stick this here as well. Okay. So back to planting chests. Wow, that's super amazing aim as always. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think the hard... What are you doing? Dingbat, stop it. Stop it, get some help. No, you missed the spot. Yeah, you know it. It's every now and then Tamara reminds me of my amazing skills on WoW, which I always appreciate. But I also remember when Tamara and I started seeing each other. I think one of the first times I went there, I took my laptop with me. And she was like, oh, she's like, see, it doesn't look that bad. I'm sure you were exaggerating how bad your laptop was. And then I showed her how things run on my laptop, and which was swiftly followed by, how did you even manage to play? So, I don't really know. But I need to... What? What? What is this now? Funnily enough, this makes me even more worried than the... It's like old man and technology. You don't realize how bad it gets and how old you've gotten until you reach a certain age and try to use technology that hasn't really been an issue for you in the past. But for some reason, it now is. It's soul destroying. Like YouTube Music, for example. You know, oh, here's a free week trial of YouTube Music. Nah, that's not gonna happen, mate. I'm done with WoW. Honestly, it's just even thinking about playing WoW at this point, just ugh. No. It's not even you. It's not even you that I'm disgusted by. It's WoW. And Blizzard in general. Like I was telling you the other day, after the whole Diablo incident, I am very much done. But funnily enough, similar to WoW, I keep following with WoW, I still try to keep an eye on the world first races and stuff like that. And just general news. And I've noticed I'm doing the same thing with Diablo, even though I don't play it anymore. But I found this thing yesterday. So there's a new season coming in Diablo. And they've decided that now to improve things and to balance builds later, better even, which again is one of those things I don't understand. It's like, it's a single player, mostly PvE game, and yes, they've got this PvP element, but nobody ever really does it because it's Diablo. Like, oh, we need to try and balance things. And you think, you don't need to try and balance anything. It's a freaking single player game, you know. Oh yeah, but this build is too powerful. And then you think, again, this is kind of the whole concept of action role-playing games, that you have builds that pretty much break the game, and that's what makes them fun. I don't think they understand the genre at all. What do I know? But anyway, what I was going to say was, so to make things easier to balance, they decided that instead of just having a few mythic uniques in game, every unique item will have a chance to roll as mythic. And you think, oh, cool, that's gonna open up more interesting builds, right? And yeah, it probably will, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it's gonna make more builds viable, but also at the same time, because they're making it possible for any item, any unique item to be mythic, they're also nerfing all the originally mythic uniques into the ground. It's just one of those things when you think, just when you have a good idea to actually improve the game in a certain way and make it more fun to people, you decide to offset that good idea by doing something beyond moronic. The mind boggles. Huh? Freaking frigger. Yeah. No, it's not too far away. Well, that's a convenient book. Anyway, I need to put this away. This chest. That's all. I need to put that away, and I need to find some more chests. I think it's amazing that I went through all the wood that I chopped down. And I haven't even started on the hoppers. Oh, this is going to be painful. I think I've got some chests here. Yes. That should be enough. Whoa. That would be a incredibly dumb way to die. If I managed to fall into lava I made. That would have been one for the books. The thing is, Henry, even if I didn't... But now, again, I was going to say something and I don't. What I was going to say is, if it wasn't for Blizzard being Blizzard, I might have even considered it. Because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Pandaria was probably the one expansion when I had the most fun when playing WoW. And, it was enjoyable. Also, the warlocks were so ridiculously broken in Pandaria. I think it was the best thing about it. You know, casting chaos bolts on the move, for example. How could you not love that? That was amazing. I think at the same time it also really spoiled oh my god. It really spoiled Warlords of Draenor for me because, you know, all the changes they made to Warlocks after Pandaria were like, no, it was fun, why have you ruined it? How dare you? No. Have I got any more chests in here? No. Wonderful. Okay, well, anyway, I need some iron. So the few chests that I do have left, I can make hoppers out of them. Crafting table. Boom. Okay. I think I had some more hoppers somewhere as well. Oh. Whoa, what was that? What are you doing? Is everything still working? Yes. Need to convert those back into iron blocks. Put them away. Nope. This just. There we go. Perfect. Right. So, what I need to do. Oh no. Bugger. Okay. Fudge. Uh-oh. That is not a sound I welcome. How do I... Where did I see those? That's scaffolding. Oh, that's another one of Alexander's special words. Like when he was smaller, he used to call scaffolding. I need some. Brain not braining. Okay. Okay, so those here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Oh, you ding dong. What? Unbelievable. Okay. And now this down, this up, and then I can start. But I think I'm finally getting somewhere. A little bit. Can I reach it from here? Yes. Okay. Ah! Ooh, coffee. Make me one as well, please, if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. Why is it... So basically what I'm going to try and do now is put hoppers all around the perimeter of here, because this will obviously be the main kind of part of the whole sorter thing. Everything will go through this chain of hoppers, and then from those hoppers it will go down below to the hoppers which actually filter items out. need to make basically like a little ring of hoppers going all around this area, and then have them. Oh, but why medium roast? Dark roast, it's where it's at, bro. Oh, we had some coffee. I don't think we had some coffee a while ago. Well, not a while ago. We just ran out of it because we get normal beans for weekdays, and then for weekends we always get super duper nice beans because we, you know, why not treat ourselves to a nice cup of coffee on a Sunday morning or Saturday? And there's this online store from Belgium called Café du Jour, and oh my god, the coffee they make is just, oh, well, not actually make, but they kind of have coffees from different places. And they also roast coffee, but the coffee they roast isn't as nice as the coffee they sell, if that makes any sense. But we also found but why not? That's part of the fun. Yeah, you fruitcake, yeah. I see how it is. Oh yes, you like your coffee fruity, yeah? Mmm. I mean, it's a very personal thing, isn't it? Coffee. So, who am I to criticize? Ay, 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 ay. Ah, this is full. Yeah, I mean, you do have a point. It's also nice when you can actually taste it. But anyway, I was saying, so we went to this, there's this little town in Belgium called Capellen, and there's a little coffee roastery there. So we got some coffee from there, and oh my god, it was so nice. And I think the best thing about it was if you were making the coffee in the morning and you came downstairs, the whole downstairs just smelled of amazing, delicious coffee, and it was so good. It's just the smell would stay with you as well. Just it's making me think of the coffee now. That's how nice it was. And we also kind of always try to, because every 2 weeks, Alexander goes to this farm to play around and, you know, spend some time with animals and other kids that have issues, so to speak. And he loves going there, mostly because of the animals, and he likes chickens a lot for some reason. But so whenever he goes to that farm, the missus and I, we always go on a little adventure, in most cases to Belgium, because it's close and the fuel's cheap. And so we always look for those little coffee shops and stuff like that. We found this place in Ghent that has tacos, and they are so good. It's called Taco Santo. So if anyone from Belgium is watching and you live close to Ghent, check Taco Santo out because it's divine. It's so good. You will not regret it. Okay. And on that note, I must apologize and disappear for a few minutes. Oh yeah, burrito. But yeah, I'm gonna have to disappear for a few minutes because I need to feed the child and make sure he drinks something because he's one of those annoying little creatures. It's like, oh, I had a drink, and he had a tiny little sip, and obviously it's super duper hot today and he needs to stay hydrated. So I'll give him a carrot or something. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll see you soon. Need to mute the microphone. Yep. Hello, I have returned. I have given food to the child. Sounds like he's got a bit of a cold coming on, which is quite impressive, given that it's you know, pretty hot. No, 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 no. Scary. And 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10. Okay. Right. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Completely wrong. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay. But yes. Slowly but surely, we are making a little progress on this whole creation. Yes, obviously it's not going as fast as I'd like it to go. But we're getting somewhere. Oh look, zombies. Zombies. I'm gonna have to light it up somehow as well, because Jesus. That, you know what, if I had a camera on right now, everyone would have laughing material for weeks. Because this guy made me jump. The worst thing is, I knew he would. Silly. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna dig this up, put some beautiful, shiny hello, Alexander. Kids. Sweet little kid, but oh dear, oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna try and light it up in a little bit more organized way as well. Makes a bit more sense. Because right now it's a bit of oh, this goes here, this goes here, none of it makes any sense. Maybe I can even save some torches in the process, that would be nice. Probably not, mind you. Oh, I think this part is done as well. Buddy. Don't even try. Yeah, that's not working out so well for you, is it, mate? Yeah. Oh no. Bro. Well, I guess he had nothing to lose. Okay. This part isn't done though. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. Wow. 2, 3. And I'll need this here. Maybe put one here. Okay, let's try this. Okay. But I'm gonna have to go and chop some more trees down now. I'm very sorry because I need a lot of hoppers. Oh, you know what, actually, let's try and figure out how to arrange all of this first in a way that makes some sense. Okay, so is this netherrack? It is. We've got nether bricks. Red nether bricks. Yes, that makes sense. That will make sense. Nether bricks, red nether bricks, no. Yeah, okay. That. I've got an idea for this part. So I'm gonna start here with all the other gravel. And the stone bricks with the other stone bricks. But what I need to get is I need to grab the few stacks of netherrack that are hiding in one of the store chambers, for lack of a better term, I guess, and make at least a couple of stacks of nether bricks. Oh yeah, I've got nether bricks. That's handy. Right. Just need to make regular nether bricks first, not blocks. Need the glass from here. Might as well try and. Okay. And one more. And I also need another 3 buckets of larvae that we can immediately place in the furnace. Glass we can stick with the other glass, wherever that was. This one, perfect. No, that's completely wrong what you're doing now. I'm gonna grab this and that, and this, and that, and put it away somewhere else. Somewhere where it makes sense. Okay, I think it's time to harvest the wheat as well. So this can go here, this and this can go here as well. Copper there. Where else? But yes, let's harvest the Beautiful. And then we're gonna replant it and make some bread. So hopefully we can get a few more villagers. Later. Probably when I'm done streaming. I don't really feel like subjecting people watching to another episode of fixing an iron farm. Okay. Oh well, that was done. Like this. How is it? It makes zero sense sometimes. Okay. I'm just not harvesting the sugar cane as well. I don't think there's going to be loads and loads and loads of sugar cane for us to gather. There will be some, definitely. Okay. This side of... Oh, chicken! How many food seeds did you collect? Strangely excessive. Collect all the wheat that is still floating in the water. Need to make a hoe as well. So harvest all the stuff faster and efficient. Very good. Might as well make a diamond hoe. Maybe even upgrade it to netherite if we ever get to a point where we have loads of extra netherite. I don't think I ever had a netherite house. Just for the entertainment value. It will be quite fun. Also, how you know you've been playing Minecraft too long if you think having a netherite house. Funny. The wheat away. No. Stuff. Okay, well, that's far too much. Put the wool away. No, not the gunpowder, the wool. all this rotten flesh as well. Oh la la. We don't need it. I suppose I could make a... Arguably that's something to think about, isn't it? Making separate chests for... But I can put the leaf chests in the same... in the area with moss and stuff like that. I think that would be the smart play here, really. Okay. So I've got some bread. Right. So, netherrack. Mossy cobblestone. How is it dark again? Oh dear. Suppose basalt and smooth basalt. I really don't know how to arrange it in a way that makes sense. Some of this stuff at least. But we will have to figure it out, won't we? We can stick this with this here. Grab those nether bricks. And have we got... And go and grab the extra beef. So we can make some more steak with it. I think that makes sense. It's a shame we can't really use steaks for villager breeding. I think it's silly. Okay, I don't need the other part of the stack, but grab the lamb. Okay, so now we can go and stick stuff away. I mean, at least it's beginning to look like storage right now. So, well, obviously still far from perfect. At least it's, you know, moving in the right direction, I suppose. No. Okay. So I need to grab all the nether wart that we have as well. Oh, I know. I know. Is that all? It's not great. Not great at all. We're gonna have to do something about it soon enough, I believe. Okay, so yeah, so now we've got another brick. We can turn it around, so another wart that we also can turn around. Oh yeah, and another bricks. Whoa! That hunger meter is going down way too fast for my liking. It sounds disgusting. Okay. Then it goes here. Bricks and red nether bricks. basil. It's smooth basalt from the, what you call them, the amethyst chambers, because I think I'm gonna have to look for it. That's gonna go here. I don't have amethyst. I need to start rethinking the whole concept of the silo underneath here as well. I'm not sure if it's a good idea anymore. I'll have to think about it. Just so many things. But we will figure it out when we get there. So, okay. Got endstone and endstone bricks. That's going to be the next thing. Okay. This is kind of beginning to make sense. This does look like cheese, doesn't it? Okay, so endstone bricks. Then we can do the wood selection. How many varieties of wood is there though? Also, we haven't really got them with us at the minute, which is a bit of a problem. Maybe we can do lapis, redstone, emeralds, diamonds. Start with coal, maybe. Or should we do blocks? You know what? No. Not. No, that's something. I need to figure out how to plan it. Preferably offline, so I can just sit down with a pen and plan it out properly in a way that makes sense. Because otherwise I just keep fixing it and breaking it down. That's not going to work. I'm really sorry. I need to go to the little boy's room again. I'll be back soon. Yet again, I have returned. Okay. Ay. Might actually do a little bit of the iron farm today. Yes, the figuring out of where everything goes is more tricky than I originally thought. It's a bit of a pickle, to be honest. You fudge cake, doing. Sugar cane. Store it some cracking trees. Then we can start thinking what to do with the storeroom. Yeah, it's I'd like to kind of plan it out in a way that makes sense, instead of just ramming everything wherever possible and then having to redo it. I think it would also help if there was some way of tracking everything. I'm sorry, my brain's just not working today. Completely, just drawing blank. So, it's that freaking heat. You know what? I think it makes more sense to actually call it a day, because we've only got an hour and a half left, but the heat's just getting a bit much right now. So might actually drop this stream tomorrow and return revitalized on Monday morning. Honestly, I don't know how people in hot countries are doing this, because this is not fun at all. You are people who live in places where it's this hot all the time. I have even more respect for you than I had before, because it's tricky. And also the fact that, you know, little dude is staying at home due to the heat. I think I'm gonna try and, you know, give him some more attention. So yes, apologies. We will be back on Monday. And yeah, I'm sorry, my brain's just not working today. So Yes, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll be back on Monday. I'll try to do some more work on the storeroom over the weekend, so it looks decent. Take care. Peace.